Ou pas embêté, ou même ces petites la nature, tant que autres capillé, faut ouvrir géo. Pour yo suspendre craser payam, qui depuis non naissance a traînage ou nous tendez, camper pour régler causer, camper bouquet casuelé, faut des bouquet faisant peser.
What's up, everybody? This is King Kevin in the building. I'm here at the Savannah Monument here in Savannah, Georgia, with the Haitian American Historical Society. If you guys don't know, back in 1777, there's roughly about 600 Haitians that fought, free Haitians that fought in the independence Revolutionary War against the British for America. And King Louis XV had funded this expedition. But then again, we helped America gain their independence, but we ain't get no, you know what I'm saying, no justice or no fairness in immigration laws. We open our doors to the world, including African Americans, but here in America, we don't get the same respect in return. So hopefully we can change that. This statue here was put up some years ago. As you can see, the guy right there on your left, that's King Henry Christophe when he was 12 years old. These are the other soldiers, one wounded. This was a very, very monumental statue here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely do your research on it. Chercheurs Volontaires Saint-Domingue, very historical battle here in America, in Savannah, Georgia, which is the oldest city in Georgia. Matter of fact, this used to be the capital of Georgia. So definitely you guys want to look it up. We're working towards changing the policies. The Haitian American Treaty of 1915 is actually what is holding a lot of Haitians back right now. It is absolutely paramount that we change this policy, this treaty. We must get rid of this treaty. It actually is enslaving our people economically, politically, down there spiritually. So the Haitian Treaty of 1915 was when America had literally invaded Haiti, took over the treasury, changed the Haitian border with the DR to make DR bigger, changed the constitution to make Europeans be able to own land in Haiti. La Union fait la force, that's what Haiti represents. Through unity, we have force, we have strength. So big up to everybody here in the building. This was a floral decorations. That's my man back there, Mecca, you know what I'm saying? Mecca, say what's up on the mic. He's dropping, you know what I'm saying? He dropped some fire poem.
You already
know
know.
what I'm saying? He dropped a fire poem, you know what I mean? So,
we always here, brother.
What's the IG?
Mecca, aka Grimo, MECCA, aka GRIMO. Haitian American Historical Society, Haitian American .UHS, I believe it is. But you can always go to my page. There's the logo on it right here. And we're just trying to, the late Daniel Filizeme passed away and left a legacy for us to uphold. And we're continuing that legacy and honoring the ancestors, which is most importantly. Without the ancestors, we are nobody. We don't even exist. And so what you see behind us is just a small element of a token to the over 800 soldiers that fought at the siege of Savannah in 1779. And even with the recent bashing of, the former, I ain't gonna call him president, about Haitians again, the situation with the Haitians under the bridge, immigration policies, just the continuous disrespect, and we contributed so much. And so we're just here doing us, telling our narrative and upholding our ancestors, because nobody's gonna do that for us.
Man, straight up, like you said, if we don't know who we are whatever they tell us that we are. Those who don't know how important the Haitian Revolution was, who don't know about the siege of Savannah, it was between 500 to 800 soldiers came to fight, and for the independence of our people. But you know what though? Haiti's still gonna rise no matter what. So bless up y'all. Please, check out the history of the La Chachère de Volontaires Saint-Domingue. These Haitian soldiers held it down. King Henry Christophe, the first only king of Haiti, built actually the citadel, which is the Cap Haitien. So definitely, please, you guys check out, these historical facts. And hopefully, we could build on these historical facts, because just knowing your history don't mean nothing. It's actually building upon that history, upon that legacy, so that next generation can be straight. So we're fighting to make sure that we change the laws, change the policies, and big ups to Haiti. UNIH, Marcus Garvey still on the principles. Marcus Garvey, big up Haiti, big time. General Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, King Henry Christophe, and also Frederick Douglass. He said Haitians exemplifies, black excellence, some of the greatest qualities that of mankind. And I'm gonna say this quick thing about Marcus Garvey, what he said back in the day regarding Haiti, and actually regarding General Toussaint. Ladies and gentlemen of the Negro race, greetings. For it's time to cast out and behind us the hero worship of other races and start out immediately to create and emulate heroes of his or her own image. We must canonize our own saints, create our own martyrs, and rise, elevate the positions of fame, and honor those distinct black men and women who have made their contributions to our racial history. Sojourner Truth is entitled to sainthood, just like Joan of Arc, Crispus Attucks, and George William Gordon. Both are entitled to the halos of martyrdom with no less glory than those of any other race. The statesmanship and brilliancy of General Toussaint Louverture of the Haitian Revolution outshine those of Cromwell, Napoleon Bonaparte, and George Washington. Therefore, he deserves the highest praise. Therefore, he deserves the highest praise amongst all heroes of men. Africa has produced countless women and men during times of peace and war that outshine those of any other race, any other peoples at any other time. So why not see good and perfection and excellence in ourselves? That's Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Marcus Garvey, African Fundamentalism. You can read that and read more about that letter, which he goes on to talk about how we don't have to apologize for our greatness. We don't have to apologize for teaching our history. We don't have to get permission to big up our heroes, to give a shout out to our heroes, to teach our history, to uplift our black queens, our kings, and et cetera, et cetera. Very powerful letter in the book, Life and Lessons of the Honorable Marcus Garvey. And my name is King Kevin again. On my website, KevinDorver.com. Big ups to Haitian American Historical Society. Big ups to ATLforHaiti.com. Big ups to TheCourageToBelieve.com. That's our nonprofit organization where we are working aggressively to change that treaty, to dismantle the Haitian American Treaty of 1915, which has legally colonized, kidnapped, extorted money, people, lives, spirit of those of Haiti. So we definitely want to change that. We're going to change it. We're working towards that, because if we don't, we're going to be chasing our tails year after year, crying and begging the white man, crying and begging the U.S. government and these foreign entities for help. And we don't need to do that. Haiti has the most fertile and most powerful land in the world. We got iridium, we got gold, we got copper, silver, we got ore. You know what I'm saying? Iridium itself is worth more than gold. Iridium is worth more than gold, $6,000 per ounce. There's 32,000 ounces in a ton. And Haiti got tons of iridium, tons of gold. We can grow our own rice and mangoes. But thanks to policies from the Clayton Foundation, subsidized the cheap white rice from Arkansas, flooded Haiti with this cheap rice, and so people are buying that cheap rice because it's cheaper than the Haitian rice, you know what I mean? And so that by alone, mangoes, we're gonna own mangoes. Haiti is the only place in the world where it grows mangoes 9 months out the year. So we have what it takes. We got the power. We are the power. We just gotta get back to our right minds. Because the people in their right minds are able to accomplish any and everything. People in their right minds can accomplish any and everything. So once we get that right, we're gonna be all right and get control of the education of our children. Go to TheCourageToBelieve.com or KevinDorver.com, which is my main website, KevinDorrival.com, and you get more information about about what I'm writing, what I'm talking about, what we're doing. We're not gonna put everything public, you know, because everything don't need everybody involved, because that just gives room for spies and all types of, you know, foolishness going on, you know, within powerful black organizations, because there's always some kind of, you know what I mean, spy. There's also someone who's gonna practice some espionage and sabotage the whole thing, you know what I mean? So just like Harry Tubman said, you know what I mean? You turn around, you're gonna see the shotgun, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, we loving it. We in Savannah, beautiful day. The rain stopped, you know what I mean? A good turnout for this event, and everybody just relaxing, networking. I'm glad I made it. You know, I had to pick up actually the consulate of Haiti, Madame Jean. You know, picked up the consulate of Haiti, and it was a blessing to actually meet them, drive 3-4 hours. You know, I had to go out my way and get here late, but then again, they were very important guests, flew straight from Haiti, and complication at the airport, you know, but, you know, the Haitian American Historical Society, you know, made it happen. You know what I mean? We made it happen, picked them up. So big ups to everybody. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support again. Thanks for the support. You know, I'm definitely gonna be changing the narrative, the direction of my books. So most of my books are actually, you know, they all inspirational nonfiction books. You know, especially the last one, The Wind in the Mirror, which I highlighted in The Wind in the Mirror, activating superpowers, mind, body, and spirit. 3 individuals, you know, from the Haitian Revolution. King Henry Christophe, the drummer boy who was 12 years old. You know what I mean? Like I talked about, he came from 12 years old to become a waiter at a restaurant, and then he threw off his apron and joined the revolution. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. General Toussaint Louverture, who was able to transform. He had such a polarizing presence about himself. You know what I mean? His attitude, his charisma, his leadership skills. You know, Frederick Douglass even said himself, you know, like I said earlier, Toussaint exhibited the greatest of men. You know what I mean? Your ability to discover, you know, greatness in discovery, greatness in organization, and greatness and self-imagery. And the Haitian Revolution, the Haitians that led it, which was led by General Toussaint Louverture, you know, he exemplified all of that. And also Jean-Jacques Dessalines, you know, so because these people were able to go from a low state of mind, you know, from slavery to actually creating their own state, creating their own country. That's what Haiti represents. True black power. The Messiah, the Honorable Messiah Marcus Garvey always said, if we want to get anywhere, if we want to do something significant, we must do for ourselves. You know what I mean? We must be independent. And that's exactly what General Toussaint Louverture did. That's exactly what Jean-Jacques Dessalines did. Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines and King Henry Christophe. Man, we love y'all, we bless y'all, we thank y'all, and stay tuned. And please go watch that video, America's 200-year war against Haiti. America's 200-year war against Haiti. A lot of what I'm saying in this video, you're gonna see that amazing presentation. Also, I want you to look at the video Toussaint Louverture. You know what I'm saying? The true hero. You know, actually it was Toussaint Louverture versus Napoleon Bonaparte, but Toussaint was the real hero. Subscribe, like, share, and all that good stuff, man. Love y'all, bless y'all, and we out.
Qui te bataille pour te aider pays qui plus puissant dans le monde là, bien indépendant. Je pense que c'est un monument pour nous qui est très cher. Et il y a une idée qui vient dans la tête. Moi, je pense que it costs money to keep those monuments on a better shape. But what I was thinking, I was wondering if the organization cannot come with that idea to have that picture of the monument as a postal card and or other souvenirs to keep so they can be sold and get the money back. Parce que c'est une idée pour nous tasser, parce que le monument, il n'y a pas tout le monde qui connaît là. Et puis là, ici, il n'y a pas connaît là. Parce que c'est une affaire de forme de souvenir, mettez-le dans le cop, mettez-le dans le postal card, mettez-le dans tout le monde pour le monde gagner. Et ça va permettre comme rentrer pour take un monument et tout pour vendre piece of history ça par jeunes haïtiens américains. Si vous mettez sur maillot, on a fait. Je pense que c'est important pour le monument ça arrêter l'esprit jeune haïtien américain qui a monté. Parce que, you know, can you understand that? Such help it is not being taught in history here. Our class history here in the United States, qui teach Timonio there were a group of soldiers, more than 800 of them, came here in Savannah.
Thousands of Haitians serving in all branches of the U.S. military.
Yes.
And I have served for 21 years in the U.S. Air Force. And at that time, I was the highest ranking Haitian in the Air Force as a colonel. I retired about 12 years ago, and I'm surprised that I still fit this way. Usually, as you get older, si t'as mangé pendant peser du, t'as vu gros, ouais mais côté. So the booster shot, okay, with his big stomach, but it looks good though. It looks good. So yes, and I will continue. I wear this twice a year, usually for Memorial Day or for Veterans Day, because I get asked a lot to speak on this occasion. So I.
You don't speak French, but I feel like I would be more connected to my people speaking English or Creole. I'm the Haitian Minister Diaspora, so ça c'est ministre chaque Haïtien qui là. Pour moi entendre ça ambassadeur lundi, moi entendre ça docteur Moïse et ministre Jacques dit, bon green bagay que m'a pas ajouté dans tout ça yo so dit là, m'a demandé nous pour nous kembe site là en vie nous-mêmes haïtiens c'est pour nous bal valeur. Pas tant c'est une tasse pour acheter, mais nous-mêmes de temps en temps font passer sur site là, chita, faire photo, poster pour faire moun connaître qui Savannah. Parce que en pile monde pas connaît. Moi-même je connais l'existence Savannah et je dois remercier Joanne. Un remerciement particulier. Merci parce que Joanne c'est deuxième monde que moi recevoir après me fin investir dans job là qui vient présenter projet. And she did it so well that I was like, oh no, I gotta be here.
She was coached very well.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. You did a great job because when she came, I'm telling you, she was so good.
Over it, but everything we want to say, they are coming from inside our heart. So therefore, there's no need to write them down.
Thank you so much.
All right, I have a last word to say before we depart. Unfortunately, tonight I won't be with you because I would love to. Due to some previous commitment I have to leave now. And we're gonna have a dinner that the embassy is offering. The Consul General in Atlanta will be representing me. And I hope that you're gonna be there because that's gonna be the last activity for today. So once again, I'm inviting you to join that dinner offering by the embassy here, and then I'll be represented by the Consul General, Mrs. John. So,
Diaspora Marketplace à Savannah, et je connais que dans des amis qui parlent bien content pour le moment ça que nous passer dans Savannah avec nous, parce que Haïtiens toujours me connaissent côté ancêtres qui ont été enterrés, côté ancêtres qui ont été fait impact dans les États-Unis d'Amérique du Nord vraiment. Moi je chapeau bas devant vous, pour me saluer, pour me dire merci.
Notre femme sur la terre bénie, si pas bien ou belle mancelle, moi t'attends pour yon corps sauvé.
C'est quoi le beau boy?
Notre femme sur la terre bénie, si pas bien ou belle mancelle, moi t'attends. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain.
hundreds of thousands of our people were bought and sold on the Savannah River. Right up and along this port right here. This massive, beautiful river in Savannah. Haitians fought during the American Independence War against Britain. Chercheurs volontaires de Saint-Domingue. 645 soldiers came here in 1779 to fight for American independence. And also Haiti was known as Freedom Land. You can make it to Haiti, you were free from the bondages of slavery, freed from the shackles of oppression. But America turned it back on Haiti.
Ou pas embêté, ou même c'est petit la nature, tant qu'on a pillé, faut ouvrir ou pour yo suspendre craser payam, qui depuis non naissance a drainage ou nous tendez, camper pour régler causer, camper bouquet casouele, faut te bouquet faisant baiser. Ladies and
gentlemen, my name is King Kevin Dorver, the author of The Courage to Believe, Never Give Up, Keep Moving Forward, 7 Types of Queens, King's Desire, and The Win in the Mirror, Activating Your Superpowers, Mind, Body, and Spirit. Please visit my website, kevindorver.com, and it's been a blessing. Have a great one. Be blessed and be safe. Thank you.